Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you. Pretending you got a silver. You're not human being, 'cause I can't see the way you shake and shiver. You know we got a mystery to solve, so Scooby, be ready for your act. Don't hold back. And Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. That's a fact. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. We can count on you, Scooby-Doo. I know you'll catch that feeling.
Boy, I can't wait for this airplane food. I can't believe we're going to Costa Rica. Daphne, you've got to thank your uncle for this trip. Since he couldn't make it to the opening of the museum exhibit, he felt we'd enjoy it. Well, this private jet sure tops commercial flights. Yeah, but there's like one thing missing, Velma. Free peanuts. The Costa Rica Museum has a top paleontology department. People come from all over the world to work on their fossils and bones. Wow, these people sure know how to throw a dinner. Like that's good, 'cause I sure know how to catch one. No one told us it was black tie. Do I have time to change? Bienvenidos, amigos. I am the museum curator, Dr. Armando Gutierrez. Which one of you is Daphne? That'd be me. Your uncle wanted you to enjoy our little dinosaur exhibit. Not so little. If the museum is to keep its doors open, we need to find exciting new ways to attract young people. G'day, mates. Kids, meet the man responsible for this exhibit, our museum archaeologist. Melbourne O'Reilly. Wow, it's sure great to see you again. You did a great job collecting those dinosaur bones. I was lucky to get out of the jungle with my life. What do you mean? Some say there's a curse on those bones. Whoever takes them from their resting place suffers the dinosaur spirit's revenge, but I took them anyway. After 65 million years, I think even its spirit will be extinct by now.
Stay calm, everyone. Everything will be fine.
I suppose that's the spirit of the dinosaur? Spirits are nothing but wombat pucky. Dr. Gutierrez, do you mind if we take a look around your museum? Not at all. This is Heather Lane, a foreign exchange student who volunteers giving tours.
Hello.
Heather, if you'd please, a special tour for my special amigos here.
We're one of the few museums to exhibit actual rocks from the moon.
So, like, I'm guessing the moon isn't really made out of green cheese?
Over there is the excavating vehicle that astronauts use to retrieve the rocks.
What's beta? The second letter of the Greek alphabet?
It's just a nickname. Much easier than saying igneous petrifaction accumulator.
That will be Greek to me. My uncle mentioned that the museum was built on an old mine shaft.
Sure, it's one of our most popular exhibits. Right this way. This was an active mine until about 75 years ago. Then they closed up all the connecting tunnels.
Kind of reminds me of the subway, but less creepy. Heather, this is Dr. Gutierrez. Could you please bring our guests back? The Cine Grande presentation is about to begin.
Back to the surface we go.
We will cap our evening off with a premiere showing of a 3D movie on our giant Cine Grande screen. And in the audience is J.J. Hakimoto, the director of the film. It's huge, it's scary, it's right in your lap. J.J. Hakimoto brings you Gigantosaurus 3D, but coming soon, G3D2, the pandemonium continues. But next time, it's personal. The previews are my favorite part. Shh.
I can practically smell his breath. And like it's been a while since he's had a mint.
Just when you thought it was safe to go to the museum. What a mess! Dr. Gutierrez, you must be devastated. It can all be rebuilt. Who knows, when people hear of the excitement, attendance might skyrocket. El Oloroso! I am Luis Cepeda, and I represent the people of the Sacred Valley. You have stolen their sacred bones. I beg of you for their immediate return. I have stolen nothing. The future of this museum rests on such exhibits. The bones will remain right here. The ancient temple of Agazar is their rightful place. I warn you, if the bones are not returned, greater disaster will befall you. Cepeda, good day. You have a lot to answer for, my friend. He can't blame you. No, he's right. I brought the Gigantosaurus here, and if there is a beast, I must find it and capture it. No worries, I've got a plan. A plan? Melbourne, you are the man. Oh? Like, guys, there's something weird on my shoe. What is it, man? I'd say greenish-gray gross goo. I'd say it resembles coprolite. Coprolite? Dinosaur poo. Ooh. Hey, that's useful stuff. I do a lot of my tracking based on what the beasties leave behind. Ew. Come on. Wow! Look what I found. Is it going to make us say ew? We're rich! Sorry, it's only iron pyrite. Fool's gold, mate. Well, if any fools come through here, it's their lucky day. So many choices. Which way do we go? I think it's time we split up. Well, I'm going with Melbourne. Me too. Crikey, that's not exactly what I call splitting up. I'll go on my own. You ladies go with Fred. Shaggy and Scooby, you make a vigorous team. We'll meet back in the main tunnel. Like, we'll just follow these little train tracks. And this must be how the miners got around. Let's see if it still works. You girls find anything? No, not yet. I'm fine. I just tripped over the track.
We made it!
Watch out!
I don't know how to stop this thing!
Like, now I do. Where are we? Looks like that mine has a hidden entrance. At least we all got out, but we haven't seen O'Reilly. I'm alright, mates. I had a rough go trying to find you kids. Shaggy and Scooby saved us. Like we did? The last thing I remember was dinosaur breath. Something tells me that's not a real dinosaur, but someone wants us to believe it is.
Ew!
Like what? You're tracking in that gunk. Isn't that proof there's a real dinosaur? No! Wait just a minute. This stuff is bat guano. It's the basis of many cosmetics. Another good reason to keep my natural look. It was great of Dr. Gutierrez to let us do some detective work here. I've been running some of my photos through face recognition software. Maybe you'll find a clue as to who's behind this mystery. Who do you think, Freddy? Well, it's Dr. Gutierrez Museum, and he sure could do with the publicity. How about Melbourne O'Reilly? It seems like he'd do anything to be a hero. Like, what about the filmmaker dude? He's hoping his 3D lizards will smash him to a smash hit. And I've got a funny feeling about that Senor Cepeda and his disaster talk. Jinkies! According to face recognition, he's an international con man with a history of scavenging relics to sell illegally on the world's black market. So Cepeda has a real reason for wanting them dinosaur bones. If only we could catch that beast, we might get some answers. You know what, gang? I think I just figured a few things out. Get everyone to come to the Cine Grande Theater. Thank you all for coming. Now I'd like to share with you some very special vacation photos. Here we have our friend Shaggy, demonstrating there is no creature living in the mine tunnels other than bats. Like no one said detective work was easy. There are speakers located throughout the museum, and as you can see also in the mine tunnel. This particular one is called a subwoofer. It can make a sound that sounds like... I believe this was used to scare people away who were getting too close. You may ask, too close to what? Again, our friend Shaggy has the answer. You can thank me later, and also tell me why. Like fool's gold. No, what Shaggy threw away was real gold. Somebody has discovered an active vein in the museum gold mine, and figured out a system to get it safely out. If there's a beta, there must be an alpha, the first letter of the Greek alphabet. Made over to look like a dinosaur, somebody's been using this machine to mine the gold and get it out a secret entrance. But who? A crime, supercharged with suspense, danger, raw human emotion. But I didn't do it. Of course not. Our little college student is a very talented art major, very capable of designing a dinosaur to fit over an excavator. So, like, she's an art major and a gold miner. Well, now that is settled. Not so fast, Senor Cepeda. There's a bit more. I used the museum's lab to carbon date the Gigantosaurus bones. They all come from different ages, some thousands of years apart. In other words, from different dinosaurs. Senor Cepeda knew the bones weren't authentic. He just planted them at those ruins to create the legend of the curse and scare people away. Because that is where the gold is stored until it can be sold. When the museum became interested in the bones, Cepeda had hoped the curse would scare away O'Reilly. Never. Never. When it didn't, the dinosaur had to become real, with Heather and Cepeda controlling it. This last picture I just took outside the museum. We would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for you meddling turistas. Like, good thing this place doesn't have a metal detector, right, Scoop? Rare! Ruby, Ruby, Roo!
Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you, pretending you got a sliver. You're not fooling me, cause I can see the way you shake and shiver. You know we got a mystery to solve, so Scooby-Doo, be ready for your act. Don't hold back, and Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. If we can count on you, Scooby-Doo, I know we'll catch that feeling.